started a playoff game.
Yeah, but the three of them have started games this year, so this moment won't be too big. Yes, I do know it's games
Here and back at home. Jaylen Brown comes up short, and Embiid corrals the first rebound. Get it up ahead for the talented rookie. B.J. Edgecombe takes it coast to coast.
And that's your basket. Always good for a young player to make their first basket.
Number 77 in his first Game 7 at just 20 years old has been a huge litmus for this.
Just take risks. This is Game 7. No Jason Tatum. This is a lineup that Nick Nurse and the Sixers.
Part of what Missoula wanted was to change the vibe, change the feel, and change the look for the 76ers. Stars off the mark on the open three.
And you see right from the start what have to do to take control and try to take advantage of the situation.
Paul George attacks and slams. PG getting upstairs on his 36th. Outside Edgecombe. George. Oubre wasn't ready for it. It's a turnover. Boston on the run with White. Looking to get on the board with Brown. Good defense by.
Those are the plays you have to make when it's a Game 7. You can leave no stone unturned.
And that's out of bounds off of Brown. Kelly Oubre, who just picked up actually averaging 26.3 points per game in this series on 44% from the floor, playing in his third Game 7. Bounce it for Edgecombe, and he sticks the trap. With Shireman and White. Boston still just trying to get on the board here in Game 7. Shireman outside, 4 to shoot. White lets it fly, and he knocks it down.
Struggled through. Shot clock running down, and almost a desperation shot by White.
Maxey doesn't have the response. Embiid couldn't corral it. Brown knocks it up in the air. On the outside. And now numbers back the other way. Embiid on his high horse. Bounces it for Maxey.
Already 2.
Rebound to Maxey. Peyton Pritchard's going to check in next dead ball. And expect a heavy diet of him offensively here tonight. Oubre was all alone, who has really struggled shooting the ball, but we talked about remaining confident doing all the little things. Oh, he nearly traveled, but he was fouled on the way up by Edgecombe. 1 point, a Game 7 record in the NBA to help his team advance past the Sixers again.
Jamal.
Game 7.
Derek White now with...
You show action themselves between Pritchard and Garza.
Two-man game, Maxey and Embiid. Bounce it, Oubre behind the defense. 5 starters now in double figures for the 76ers. Can Brown find an easy look? Pritchard was a star in Game 4 on the road, and he gets right to the rack. Man, Oubre extra. Edgecombe with another 3. And it's in and out. Rebound fought for, and finally claimed by Shireman. Knocked away. Nurse in the Philadelphia 76ers. He's now 3-1 in the series on his challenges. That was off of Jaylen Brown. And the extra possession results in a deuce for B.J. Edgecombe.
Do it.
Full rotation for the 76ers. They've got 7 assists on 7 made field goals. Boston playing without Jason Tatum, but they do have Peyton Pritchard, who comes up short on playing with 2 fouls. He's still in the game against Embiid. Embiid wants to go to work. Right at Garza. Inside Oubre. 3 rebounds and 4 assists in the first 6 minutes.
Oh, what a pass.
And now Oubre couldn't finish it, and it's out of bounds off Oubre. Boy, Nick Nurse was raving at mark near midcourt that have taken him out of games. Pritchard looking outside for White. Deep 3 is up and down.
I'm telling you, this is a really struggled in this series.
That was Peyton Pritchard with the snake dribble with Embiid in the drop coverage to have the lane to pass it to him.
Embiid too smooth.
I really don't, because he can get that shot anytime you want.
Brown still looking for his rhythm, and he finally finds one. So Brown finally on the board, out there with Pritchard, Tata, White, and Shireman. Brown pulls, and he's fouled by Maxey, and that's going to be number 2 on top. And waved him off, said, no, I'm good, I can stay on the floor. See how much trust he truly has on him. And it will be Paul. In that loss at Madison Square Garden, Boston came back here, and Brown had 12 assists in a lead. They're 32-0 and leading 3-1 in the series. The Sixers are 0-18. They can make some history tonight. Embiid can't hit the 3. Reload now with Pritchard, 10 to shoot. Calling for the screen. White will use it. White will step in. It's an offensive foul, and that's the time.
You're going to pick up another one right here trying to guard Embiid.
Double being shown by Hauser. Embiid still goes right to work with a fade for 2.
Nothing you can do.
The Reds, what do?
They are doubling. He's picking them apart.
And now Maxey on the run with numbers. Bounce it. Edgecombe, who can fly inside for 2.
Nice finish.
here in this first quarter for Philadelphia.
Back up to a 10-point lead. Philly led by as many as 11 early on. Brown, the attack and slam.
Brown being aggressive. He knows he has to set the tone. Rotate him out there. Give your teammates confidence by going to the basket.
Maxey floats it in. On the floor, the 4 points, but 6 assists. He and Embiid have a combined 10 assists in the first 9 minutes. It's White. Too strong. 6 game 7, and he looks real comfortable early. Both of you guys played in 5 of these. What is it about getting ready for the game as Walsh fires and comes up short?
Your team, now in a game 7, every possession matters. Every loose ball, missed free throws, missed assignment. Not rotating to
balance that and still be productive and be free on the court.
Again, if you're just joining us, no Jason Tatum, but there is Jaylen Brown, who sticks the midi. 36th birthday, he has it knocked away. Pritchard on the run. Walsh, the open man. He'll tee it up. And Embiid with the box out.
Need in transition when you're shorthanded, a superstar like Tatum.
He caught it in his wheelhouse anyway. That's where he wants to be.
George, not that time. 2-for-1 opportunity if they play it right here. Queta with a screen. Pritchard, love it. Queta does the rest.
Well, they want to generate some scoring.
3rd assist for Pritchard. 14-second difference between the clocks. Embiid right into Queta, and he banks it home. We talked to Joe Mazzulla before the game, and he said something interesting. Zora Stevenson had asked him about the starts, and especially in the game point. He said game 5, when they were up at home by 13 in the 3rd quarter, and eventually were down by 7, ending the series in game 5. The defense from Gonzalez. Maxey on the second effort. Tough fader goes down.
That's just talent. That's just, I got
out there with Maxey and George. White, Pritchard, Queta, Hauser, and Gonzalez, the 5 for Boston. White on the attack. Stop on a dime and float it in.
Well, now Tatum came back.
White with another finish. Maxey with 7 to shoot. Fend off. Bounce. Edwards, no space. 2 to shoot. Edwards, tough one. Doesn't go. White thought about it. Now it's Queta on the outside. Oh, the drive, and Queta. Now through May 10th on the Xfinity app. Boston has brought some energy. They've attacked the basket, already matching their paint points from the first quarter here in the second, as George has fouled a little bit here. With Embiid still on the bench, it's George. On the face-up, George will try. Book it.
There's been a good balance.
Quiets the crowd momentarily. White, a lot of movement, a lot of energy. Looking back for Queta, instead White's going to take. Can't make.
That was crafty.
It's Pritchard on the outside against George. Off the screen, snicks his way through. Pritchard, bounce it. Queta, the patience of a slam.
How about the Queta got big, good hands, better finish.
5 assists now for Pritchard. Step back, Edgecombe, well short. Cross, Pritchard, shield. Shovel. Oh, Queta is fouled before the shot.
On the floor.
It'll be Edgecombe. Pritchard. An array of moves. Cross on Embiid. Pump. Second time. Floated up. Put it down.
I like it.
10-2 run. Embiid outside Oubre. Open look. Embiid had a hand on it, and a foul is going to go to a wild attempt. A chance to make it a 1-possession game here for Boston. It's White. 2-3.
What team for White?
And the Celtics are doing this with no Brown on the court. And
Offensive foul.
Oubre picks it up. Chance to tie or take their first lead of Game 7. White is fouled by Oubre.
Hit him in the face.
And that's number 3 on Kelly Oubre.
Aims to get a Game 7 in your building.
Pritchard escapes. Boston leads. After that roaring opening quarter. Maxey, and a foul's going to go on Gonzalez here.
But hold up. This is what I like about this rookie.
Gonzalez, look, he might just be 20 years old, but he played for Real Madrid, one of the top clubs in the entire world. Oh, Grimes got free for a slam.
Miscommunication.
Pritchard just in and out. Rebound, tap to Maxey. Embiid got hit in the face. 4 on 5. Edgecombe loads it up and sticks a three. He's been the go-to guy along with White in the second quarter. In a crowd. Squeezes through. Brown has to fire and buries a triple.
Action to try to get one with Jaylen Brown knocking down a big one.
Embiid, and he goes through the contact, has a chance for three. Embiid's going to always hear it here in Boston. He is taught very open to him. 5 minutes to play in the second. Brown drive, kick, White, the hot hand. Doesn't stay that way. Pritchard tracks down a long board.
Makes it out this quarter without another foul. The Sixers are in great shape. The Celtics are already back in this game and have momentum.
That was a dangerous pass. Gonzalez is in which Tatum had 51 points in this building.
But this is a moment of
Career since coming back from the Achilles.
And also leading this team in assists as well. So you lose a lot, obviously, with Tatum.
Embiid again on triple-double watch. Now it's Brown on Barlow. Wants to go to work. Brown spin. Brown score.
That's what I want.
Go with the right.
Got numbers.
Grimes. Oh, the fake. Grimes. Wild attempt. No. Embiid the board and finish. Joe Mazzulla said before Game 6 is he told Derek, if we were going to go away from you, we would have done it by now. So just go play your game, play free, as he misses that one short. But he does get the miss from Embiid.
That's a fortunate miss.
Hauser, 3-ball, money. He comes up with a block. 7 to shoot. Outside George. He's going to have to let it fly. And he finds the bottom. Gonzalez looking for the answer. Not there. Sherman the offensive rebound. Gonzalez the cut to Embiid, and he's fouled. And Embiid is going to pick up his 8th attempts of this first half for the Boston Celtics. Take a look at tonight's DraftKings team. DraftKings, the #1 sports book for live betting. To get in on the action, download the app and use promo code DUNK when you sign up. That one out.
Yeah, but you're wondering if fatigue is starting to kick in now, too. He hasn't played a lot of minutes in this series.
He's fantastic guarding Joel Embiid in the post, and that's going to go the other way.
Embiid's going to have to guard someone.
Brown looking to drive. Cross on George. Brown gets to the rim, but he can't finish. And Embiid is hit by Gonzalez.
Stay right there. Not on the palm of your hand.
Maybe a full bandage. Take a round. That year, the Detroit Pistons, the top seed, came back from 3-1 down on the Orlando Magic. The 8th. Embiid missing on that second. Queta to the rack. Another Portuguese punch in Boston. Bounce it. Embiid right into Queta. Maxey on the outside. Edgecombe in the corner. Can't hit the three. And it's out of bounds. I've taken all 5 with 2 more coming in the second for Philly. Coming up, it's a
better food at half.
We're going right past it.
I'm trying to. The boss is upstairs. I'm trying to throw it out there. So
just went right in the face. White with Garza back out there. Will rise and hit the three.
Embiid's in the drop coverage. They'll get the shots. They just got to knock him down.
19 for White. Maxey a blur to the bucket. Had it blocked by Brown. Now Maxey. Embiid going right at Garza with 7. 2 on the ball and a deflection out of bounds. Philly led by as many as 15 points, but what a second quarter here for Boston to get themselves back into it, get the crowd involved. And
2 for 1 if they want.
And they'll go for it. It's Brown. Embiid met him at the summit. Which goes to set the screen with 8 on the shot. Maxey on Hauser. Maxey step away. Got it for 2.
Almost closed this quarter.
6.9 seconds left here. It's Brown with 4. Up ahead, White with 3. Drive with 2. White in traffic. Got it back. Try to put it. It was late anyway, and that's how this first half will come to a close. Joel Embiid, 19 points, 5 rebounds.